Hey guys, today I'll be doing a large comic haul. So let's get right into it. I actually had two runs to Half Price Bookstore lately. Two different stores. I think one was like a few days ago, two or three, and the other one was just today. So let's get into it. First from my recent haul, but not today's haul, I got Red Robin one shot Bruce Wayne Road Home. Always love Red Robin, so it'll be great to have a one shot. Next off, continuing my Batman and Robin run, 16. Now I have 1 through 16, actually a few more issues I have of this. 17, 18. So now I have 1 through 18 and 22, I believe. Next I got for a quarter Punisher Final Days. Very cool looking book. With these Punisher books, I'll just buy them if I think the cover looks good. I'm not the hugest Punisher fan. The Punisher 43. I also picked about 200 bags up off Amazon. Great way to buy bags. About 8 cents or $8 for Golden Age bags, which I bought 100 of those, and I bought 100 Silver Age bags, which were $6. So really good deals on bags. Definitely check them out. X-Men Classic 54. Continuing on, 0 Hour Crisis in Time 4. I like the Flash cover. I also really like the Hawkman cover. That's very interesting. Green Arrow, Batgirl, Superman. They look to be from different times. 70s Batman, 60s Green Lantern, 60s Batgirl, probably 80s Green Arrow, 90s Batman. A really cool issue I got was Spawn versus Batman. This was $2. It's a deluxe format issue. Looks to be cool. I haven't read it yet. This is actually my first Spawn comic. Tales of Teen Titans, number 59. Pretty good condition, other than the back, because those quarter bins, a lot of younger people go through, and they oftentimes get little rips and stuff. Not that bad. There's a little sticker in there, so I'll probably put that down there so I can fix that later. Next, I got Punisher Warzone number 1. I think I have this issue if they have one without the fold-out cover, but still very cool. I also have, my friend has Punisher versus Archie, which is very similar to that cover. Just reminded me of that. Green Lantern Corps Recharge number 4. I don't have this issue or any other things in this mini series, but I do love anything Green Lantern, so I definitely bought that. Spectacular Spider-Man Peter Parker the Spectacular Spider-Man 7 or Annual 6 rather. Looks very cool. Black Suit Spider-Man. Green Lantern Emerald Dawn 2 Part 1. Or number 1, I mean. My second Spawn comic, number 11, from June. And I got a whole bunch of Justice League 43, JLA, I mean. I have most of this series. I don't even know why. I have like 100 of these. They show up in quarter bins so much. 45, 46, 56, 58, 69, 70, 75. These were all also a quarter. You can usually see those stamps in the middle. I'll bag and board these later if you're curious. Justice League 11 from 2007. Very cool. I like anything Justice League pretty much. Number 17. That's an awesome cover. It's one of my favorite covers I actually got today. JSA 65. I'll put these down. I got more JSA. JSA 66. Justice Society of America 44. Now, I love this cover too. I just want to mention that I really like how they drew Alan Scott in here. Very nice. JSA and Justice Society. Like, they'll usually change their logo to the JSA or Justice Society with the Justice League series, is something I've noticed. But I've always loved anything Justice Society. I kind of like them more than JLA because I enjoy Golden Age books and it's a cool flashback. Also, my favorite Flash and Green Lantern, Alan Scott and Jay Garrett are in Justice Society. So very cool issues there. Supergirl and Nightwing. I doubled my Superman collection today. Slash Supergirl. That's not true, but I bought quite a lot. Supergirl and Team Luthor #1, 64-page giant. Superman 102, Fawcett City Fallout. Superman 682, which is a new Krypton tie-in. Very cool cover, might I add. Superman 706, decent cover. Superman Man of Steel 0, Man of Steel 2. A lot of books today. Adventures of Superman 500, about 64 pages. I think that's kind of cool, the cover. Obviously, Adventures of Superman, most of these books aren't worth anything, but they're really cool books anyways. This was a neat book. Again, as I said, I love original Flash, so I picked up Superman versus Flash, or Races Flash, DC first. I believe they, before, Jim Shooter did the first Superman Flash race, if I'm not mistaken. That's a very cool book. I met Jim Shooter. I would get him to sign this, since I'm a fan of that kind of Superman Flash race idea. But he hasn't showed up at the local con lately. So, yeah. Action Comics number 653, 654, with Batman 672. Very cool 685. I've been seeing this cover a lot. I'll see it online or in stores, but usually they want $1 for it or it's in a lot. And although I've always wanted it because the homage of Action Comics #1, I don't like this time period of Superman was good. It was just so overpopulated that oftentimes some storylines felt forced. But I'm definitely happy to have this cover. This one will definitely be a bagged and boarded comic. So that's really neat. Action Comics 697, featuring Bizarro. Very neat. Action Comics 831. That's it for that. Now, I think I got a lot of Captain America today. Captain America 39. Captain America 38. Captain America 37. Bucky Barnes. I loved when Bucky Barnes was Captain America. I wouldn't have liked it to stick, but I did really like what they did. So I'm very happy. 36. 30. Accidentally went back, I guess. 26. I accidentally bought 26 twice. Because that happens when I rummage through quarter bins and see something I like. I'll often grab it. And I'll accidentally grab it again. And unfortunately, I really doubled down on Captain America today. I accidentally bought 26 twice, as well as 28 twice. But, you know, I won't really dwell on that. Doesn't really matter to me. Quarter a piece, still a great deal. Captain America and Bucky 625, very cool looking issue. You can see Captain America kind of through the ages fighting alongside Bucky, and that's very cool. Captain America and Bucky 624, featuring Black Widow and Bucky, very awesome. 618, which is one of my favorite Captain America covers in recent years. 611, which is also one of my favorite Captain America covers in recent years. Captain America 5 of 6 Reborn. Captain America Reborn 5 of 6. This was a cool arc. Me and my friend bought the whole arc when it was coming out, and I just never got around to it. So I'm very happy to get number 5 of 6, and I will definitely be buying them all. He got the variant. He got one of the variants, and I just really that's where I took a strong liking to Bucky's suit because they did some cool stuff with that in that thing. Nightcrawler number 1. 4-issue miniseries. I wasn't going to pick up issue 1, but then I found issue 2, issue 3, and finally, of course, issue 4. So since I found the full arc, it was $1 for the whole series. Very good deal. Usually they like bond full arcs together. If they have a miniseries of like 8, they'll try and sell it for like $9. Like that's what they did with Blackest Night. But if they don't have the whole miniseries, they usually throw them in for a quarter. So my guess is that these were thrown in at 2 separate times. Or maybe they had duplicates or something. I don't know. But they got in there and did get put in packs. So I'm happy about that. So I didn't have to pay full price. Batman 467. Batman Night of Vengeance. Flashpoint. 3 of 3. Very awesome. Bruce Wayne dies rather than Thomas and Martha Wayne. Very awesome. I'm excited to read this. I've read a little Flashpoint. Mostly, I think I have 2 of the main arc and 1 of Green Lantern. Wasn't super enjoying the Green Lantern one, but I am very, very happy with the Batman one, which looks really awesome. I might buy the rest of the arc before I read that. Yeah. So Detective Comics Annual number 4, 1991 annual, where they're doing the Armageddon 2001. Kind of neat. It's funny to look back on issues like that. Detective Comics 609, Batman vs. Anarchy, the police versus looks like several street thugs. Awesome looking cover. I'm not a huge fan of how Batman's drawn, but other than that, looks cool. Although DC 90s is very hit or miss with me. Like, I really enjoy the Starman series. I haven't read it in a long time, so maybe it doesn't hold up. But like 2 years ago when I read it, I was just eating up those issues. Very interesting. I remember specifically they actually had some cultural references in it, a lot more than even most comics have. So I thought that was really awesome. If you want to look up Starman 90s, I find them in quarter bins all the time. Pick them up if you see them. Very sweet series. And Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 2. Now I got 2 more issues, and these are probably my gems of the whole thing. So I'll show you them. Ninja Turtles number 4, second print, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good condition. This is my third Eastman Ninja Turtles issue. As you can see, the spine is decent. You can see it was probably red on the corner standing up. So there's one spine thing in there, and the top looks like it was set on something. But you know what? Not a bad issue looking. So I have 3 here, and issue 4 right there. And Eastman and Layers Ninja Turtles. This is the 5th printing, I believe, of number 1. I'll check it out quick on the inside. Check the interiors. I paid $5 a piece for these Turtles comics, which isn't bad. I don't know how much they go for normally, but I don't mind paying $5 for Turtles comics, at least these ones. Alright, let me take it off camera quick so I can take it out a little easier. Be very careful with this. Okay. So as you can see, it just says Eastman and Laird's Ninja Turtles. Number 1, 5th print, August 1988. Now, this goes for a lot in its first few printings. I don't think it goes for much in its 5th printing, but it's still awesome to have. You can just see the art in there. It's fantastic. Definitely something I'm proud to have in my collection in any printing. Very nice feeling book. this is easily the most successful indie book of all time, I would say, at least. Well, I guess Spawn was kind of indie at first, but at this point he's not very indie. And I guess Ninja Turtles aren't anymore, so eh, actually I would say these guys are more successful than Spawn, but still a very cool issue. Glad to have it at $5. I can't deny it. Even though it's a later printing, but it's still very cool to have for $5. So, overall, guys, that was it for my comic haul. I'll just throw Ninja Turtles 4 up as eye candy. Got some good turtles, lots of Captain America, Superman. Great, great stuff over the last few weeks. I'm very happy with this haul, and I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I haven't been doing much figure reviews as of late because I only have like 3 in my inventory right now. I've been doing kind of bad on those. There isn't much at my Target coming out right now. I mean, there's some Halo figures that are kind of interesting, but I don't know. So overall, I don't know what I'll be making soon as of comics and toy reviews, but I am making a History of Superman documentary, and if you want to be in it, I'm kind of looking for people to do like little blurbs about the first time they saw Superman, and if you want to email me that, my email of it is historyofsupermanmkm@gmail.com. Of course, either way, even if I don't get any of those, I'm still doing it. I'm scripting it right now. I've been a little lazy on it. I've been doing it for a few days, and so far I'm just finishing up the Action Comics #1, kind of the history of Jerry Siegel, Joe Shuster, and kind of the original Superman ideas and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty interesting, guys. Hopefully something that will interest the community as a whole and help out, just kind of do something useful. So I think that'll be very cool. So if you guys want to check that out, it'll be out soon. Maybe at the time you're watching this, it's already out. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching my comic haul.